Is it working? Okay. Hi guys. We're back to Kingdom Come Deliverance. Back on the main mission. Still trying to find essentially the guys that um, the former handymans of the blacksmith um, that are missing with all the supplies. We went to what was it, Semine. We talked to the Lord there that's working on the wedding, and we found out that they didn't get there, and they're gonna help us to find them. And well, the good news is that we have our horse back, our original horse, which admittedly it's not very good, but it's honestly so much better than nothing. And yeah, and also found out about Sir Brunswick armor or something like that. All right. Sorry, I'm coming. I'm coming.
Missing preparations for the wedding at home, sir.
I will. Praise the Lord Jesus Christ.
Don't you see I'm walking here?
Sorry.
Riding to Yitchin and listening to Dorothy's endless fussing, I'll take Yitchin any time. Besides, there's a nice inn along the way, the Three Cats. We can spend the night there.
I remember that place, but I'm not sure, sir, if they'll let the two of us set foot inside the door.
Oh,
Why
no,
not?
That was 15 summers ago. God knows if the place is even still standing.
True. Still, we'd better keep our eyes peeled. They might not have gone to Yitchin. They could have turned off somewhere. Or something could have happened.
Oh, there's a
They
butcher
might have been
here.
ambushed,
Okay.
maybe.
Will you give over with that? I'll bet my brains they weren't ambushed. More likely we'll find them boozing at the Three Cats.
That'd surely be the best outcome, if that old dive is still standing. Let's go then.
Oh, yes, we're going. And yeah, as I was discussing in the stream, I'm thinking like, just because this game is fucking massive, and I do want to complete. There are many very interesting side quests that I do want to complete, not just for the sake of it, but also because it's improving me, like my skills and stuff. I also can't remember if I level this up, like, because I know I did, and then oh yeah, the Jack of all trades, I wanted that one, but then I went back and lost them. So we're back over here. Warfare. What do we have here? Solid. In battle, you'll gain +20 to your armor. Sprinting or dodging will cancel this buff. Ah, very interesting. I don't know how to dodge yet, actually. Weirdly enough. But yeah, so I do want to still make content, but what I'm thinking is like, I'll keep the main mission and whatever happens along the way for the videos, and then everything secondary or tertiary or whatever, I'll just do them during the stream, but not
So,
record them, essentially.
Saint Anthony, which way now?
While you're praying to the patron saint of lost things, go and have a look along the road, Gnarly. And you, Henry, have a look to the left.
All right, sir. But don't forget, my eyesight ain't what it used to be.
Well, that's what we have the youngster for, isn't it? Off you go.
Okay. What are we? Investigate the area by the cemetery. Okay. Do we leave the horse or do we do it with the horse? Investigate. There's a Duderino over here. Hello. Morgue. Ah, the Trotskoy Cemetery.
God bless.
Did you see a cart drive through here by any chance?
All the time, friend, from Troskovich to Yitchin and back. Sometimes even a slow cart with a dead body.
Yeah.
I'm looking for a cart loaded with goods from the blacksmith. Probably moving fast.
Now that you mention it, I do recall something of the like. They even dropped a sack of charcoal.
They were
When
really
you go out
speedy,
of the
man.
cemetery onto the road, you should see it right there on the right-hand side.
Oh, wow. Okay, and no one picked it up, so it must have been recent.
I'm Henry. And you must be the local gravedigger, right?
Ignatius, master of the sod, at your service. Looking for a final resting place, are you?
Ah.
Or do you need to bury a dead goat?
I'm more interested in the grave digging profession as a whole.
Ah, once you try it, you'll never want to do nothing else till the day you die.
A passionate person.
You got a big cemetery here. Pretty nice, too.
Ain't it? But being the gravedigger, I'll never have a place of my own here. They'll throw me by the wall like a dog and bury me without ceremony. But when I'm dead, I won't care. If it was up to me, I'd even bury the suicides in hallowed ground. We're all equal before death and the Lord. This game of better and worse places of final rest don't count for nothing.
Yeah, suicides is not... They are unchristian, so you just get dumped by the side of the road, right?
What's the story with the dead people?
The story? They're dead. What more is there to tell?
But you said there's been a lot of people dying around here recently, right?
Well, it ain't usual for people to get offed by the cartload out here in the sticks, if you ask me. What do you reckon?
I don't know. Hadn't really thought about it that way.
That might be the reason, then. Hey?
What?
Look, I'm not suggesting anything. I'm just saying there's a lot of people dying. If things keep up like this, I'll be out of work in no time. There'll be no one left to bury.
It's fun, isn't it? You want people dying, but you don't want all of them to die. A delicate balance.
Being a gravedigger must be a lonely job, eh? What are your duties?
Funny a young lad like you is so interested in grave digging. Not something you see every day.
Well, I'm only asking.
Nah.
No real reason.
That figures. Youngsters these days wouldn't know hard work if it bit 'em on the arse. It's no wonder I can't find any help.
Youngsters these days,
No.
back in
I'm
fucking
giving you a
1400s.
You ain't cut out for this trade.
And how do you know that?
You've
What?
got that look. I can spot it a mile away.
Could you be more
Bullshit.
specific?
You just aren't cut out for it, and that's that. A gravedigger needs passion. A sense of duty ain't enough. It's a service, a labour of love, and the meaning of life all in one, lad.
Okay.
Have you been a gravedigger your whole life? Have you ever thought of changing your trade?
I did think about it once, if I'm honest. I wanted to be a knacker in Yitchin, but some fool with friends in high places got the job, though he can't even tell a shovel from a spade.
Ah.
It really pissed me off, so I said, fuck it. Why would I want to dig graves for people who don't appreciate my craft?
So you've always been here otherwise?
And what of it? Do you think I get bored here? Not recently, I don't. But I think I told you that already.
Yeah.
I'm not from these parts, and I've seen a few conciliation crosses around here. What do they mean?
The same as where you come from, I reckon. They mark spots where the sins of man came to be regretted later.
That's an interesting way of putting it.
Aye, like when a fella buries an axe in someone's head over something stupid and then comes to regret it. Or if the
Right.
law sees to it that he regrets it.
Ha, ha,
The
ha.
sinner then has to erect a conciliation cross to mark the site of his evil deed.
Where does he get the cross from?
Ah.
Where do you think? From me.
You're in charge of that too? Stone cutting?
I know how to cut a cross out of stone. And what of it? With the soft sandstone around here, it's child's play.
So they're all your work?
Interesting.
I wish. I've only sold 2 or 3 recently. Most of these here are right old. You might find a few stories about them in the village chronicle what's kept at the rat house. All I know is a young fella once jumped off the cliffs near Takoff, and folks say the place is cursed.
Do you know any
What?
more stories?
Aye, I do, but I'm not telling you any. I'm not an old fishwife.
Fishwife.
But seriously, Ignatius, tell me about yourself.
Gravedigger, knacker, snorter's constant companion, and lover of
Snorters.
colourful sunsets, all in one man.
I love this
You
guy.
nearly got more titles than the Emperor himself.
Well, I have been doing it for almost 40 years now. The bailiff pays me well, in coin and sometimes in goods.
Sounds appealing.
Not all that glitters is gold, lad. A gravedigger's got it hard, and so does a knacker. I pick up dead animals on the side of the road. That's the knacker's job. You could say, I have a knack for it.
Ha ha ha.
That's
That
why
is
people
what
say I'm
knackers is.
unclean. If I had children, they wouldn't be allowed to marry anyone besides an executioner or a gravedigger. It's so ingrained in folk. A fella takes care of things they wouldn't want to handle themselves, and this is how they repay him. Can't even go to the tavern no more.
It does suck, yeah.
Unfortunately, I had to bury both my parents recently.
My condolences, lad.
Thank you. I just don't know if it was done right.
Did you witness their deaths?
Unfortunately, they were killed in front of my eyes.
Oh, I understand that's never easy. But if you closed their eyes and buried them in consecrated ground, you've nothing to worry about.
I dug their grave next to our smithy. We didn't have a church in our village.
Well, that can't be avoided sometimes. Don't let it bother you. As long as you picked the spot with good intentions, that's all that matters. I'm certain their souls went straight to heaven. You needn't worry. You did everything right, lad. Farewell, my friend.
That's nice. Nice little dude. Huh. Alright, what happened over here? Did we investigate stuff already? Oh, I guess they already finished the investigation while I talked to the grave robber.
I can feel it in my bones, sir. You'll have the car back in no time.
I just hope we find the horses too. Yarmilka here ain't the youngest, and I wouldn't want to drag it back home myself.
A nobleman in harness. We ain't ever had such a spectacle in these parts.
You might get to see it soon enough. The lords in this country have all gone to the dogs.
Yeah, that is the
Every
sack of
lone
coal.
lord with a bit of coin builds a house in Kuttenberg while we live in squalor. Why do you reckon that is, lad?
That's the change in the economical situation, sir. The burghers have more rights, and they make smart use of them. They put their coin to work for them. They've got shops, baths, inns,
An
mills,
educated fella.
while the nobles sit waiting until Jack from Backwater Hamlet brings them 3 groschen in taxes on St. Gallus's Day.
You're right there. Only Jack hasn't even got 3 groschen these days. None of this would be happening if we had a king. And I mean a real
It's
one.
raining again.
Not Wenceslas or Sigismund.
Great.
Oh, anywhere that's not ruled by a strong hand, all sorts of things go wrong.
Especially when you've got Moravian relatives eating you out of house and home.
How I feel about that line of dialogue, but apparently discovered another fast travel spot, which is nice.
Oh, hold up. This is strange. I don't see any cart tracks. What do you reckon, Gnarly?
I'm blind as a mole, sir. But it's all peculiar right now. Where the hell could that cart have vanished to?
Well,
Maybe
that's
they-
just it. They had nowhere to turn off.
I'll look up the road a bit. And you, Henry, have a look back along the road. Maybe it fell in a ditch somewhere. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe
Very
they
well,
took a turn or something. Maybe there. Ah, there you go. It's right here. And there is a charcoal path. There it is.
The blacksmith's cart. And someone went to a hell of a lot of trouble to hide it from the road. Hey! I found the blacksmith's cart! Come here!
There they are.
Well, now, here we have it. The blacksmith's car.
It's really pouring down, huh?
Someone went to a lot of trouble to hide it from the road.
Of course, the goods are gone. The bastards hauled it off to the rocks. That's clear. Well, we can't let them get away with it. We'll carry on, but on foot. My old young milker would only break a leg there. Keep a sharp lookout. Something sticks.
Is it okay to leave our horses in the middle of the road?
Just on the rampage around here, sir.
I feel like it's a easy way to get them lost.
Apollon. I spent a lot of time running around here as a young
Oh, not me. This place always gave me the shivers.
It definitely gives me the shivers now with the fucking rain, Jesus. Like even though it's in the game, it like the sound effect and the visual effect, it almost I almost feel it. Ugh.
God's truth, I ain't
Like
got
it's
only
very
good memories
strong.
of it. One time, got my leg stuck in a crevice a bit further on. Trapped there
Yikes.
all night I was, shitting myself with fear. It wasn't till morning, the boat from the port. The whole stream down on the port.
See, at least you came here as a kid. It still gives me the creeps here.
Why is that, sir? It's just some rocks, ain't it?
You'd sing a different tune if you'd had the ropemaker's wife as a nanny when you were little. Now, she had some tales about this place. Headless horsemen, goblins, and white ladies. Every night, we gathered by the hearth. The old woman would sit in her spit.
Jesus.
There isn't much I'm afraid of. When that blind old crone was croaking her tales of devils and holes for hell.
Listen.
There's somebody there, sure enough.
Let's get closer.
Well, at least the rain is gonna cover our noise. They would have
What do we
spotted
do
us
now?
otherwise.
I heard more than two voices.
I used to clamber around here as a young lad. The girls from Slatico used to come make a fire here and jump over it. But so's their underwear wouldn't catch fire. Sometimes they'd take it off.
Nah.
That's nice, Gnarly. But I don't think it's scantily clad maidens we'll be running into here. So what's that got to do with anything?
Well, there's a nice view into the gorge from up there. We only have to go back a bit and we can get up there nicely.
Right. Henry, what are you waiting for? This is just the kind of thing we took you along for.
I'm afraid of heights. Okay.
Sure, sir. With a bit of luck, there might be some girls there too.
I could do without girls with voices like that.
Nah.
Now get going.
Yeah. They're really talking loudly. I guess they tried to cover the noise.
Tell him I'm not having him on. You saw it too.
True. He ain't making your figure. I saw it with my own two eyes. She had one different than the other.
All right. That ain't normal. Everyone must be laughing at the wench. Why? Some people might like it. I don't know who like that. But they do. What? You're imagining it. Right up the side.
So how's it look, Sonny? How many?
I saw 3. And they don't look like Radovan's hands.
What about my goods?
I didn't see them. They look more like a patrol. reckon there might be more of them hereabouts.
Seems we can't avoid a fight. I hope you're ready, Henry.
Isn't it a bit dangerous, just charging in?
Sure it's dangerous, youngster. But if you're more dangerous than them bastards, it'll all end well.
So, how are we gonna do it? Do you just want to charge them, sir?
What else do you suggest?
Someone could go back up top and try to take one of them down with an arrow before we charge them. There's a good view of the camp from up there.
Good idea. Borrow my crossbow. My
Nice!
shoulders give me jip anyway.
I wanted
Right,
to use
sir.
a crossbow.
Climb up top, and as soon as you shoot the first summon, we'll charge them. And make sure you don't hit one of us.
Or, Captain.
That would be pretty bad, yes. Alright, how do you use these? Alright, crossbow, crossbow, crossbow. Gnarly's crossbow. I guess we can replace that. We have the other sword at the ready. And the bolts.
Ooh, who claims he was a priest? He can't even quote one psalm. Don't you think he'd have a better nickname than Stumble if he was a priest? Hey, it ain't his.
Oh shit, they already started. Fuck.
Get away with that, bastard!
I missed.
Fucking hell!
Got him.
Now you fucked up.
Get him.
Nice strike!
Shit.
Go at him from the right!
Fuck. I'm so bad at this. This crossbow is shit.
Yeah! Don't spare him!
Got him.
Come on!
Careful. Damn it.
You can hardly stand up. Bad luck, eh?
Okay, they got him. Oh. Sorry about that. Could have went better.
Stop dawdling.
Oh, this day took it out of me, and no mistake.
And it ain't over yet, sir. Your goods ain't here. And none of them bastards look like the blacksmith's hands. Am I right, Henry?
Yeah, we...
Hard to say. I've never actually seen them. But I don't think it was them.
Me neither. But right past that peak is another good camping spot.
You think this was a patrol?
It makes sense. But I don't want to go assuming the worst. We might have just run into them bandits by chance.
Yeah, well, you were right, as always. Let's go, then. Are you ready, Henry?
Give me a moment.
Hurry up, lad.
Now we can loot up some stuff over here. There we go. That's a lot of common bolts. Soft shoes, dried mint, groschen. We would have missed on good stuff over here. Moonshine. An axe. What about here? Sleep. We don't want to sleep, obviously. Dried apple. Oh, this guy doesn't have anything. His food, though. Ah, a chest. One of them must have keys to it. Door and chest keys. There it is. Yeah. Alright. Cabbage. Alright, not Not much else. Oh, there's another chest, actually. Coin, sword, pommel, iron, scrap metal, tin plate. And some meat. Speaking of which... How we're doing with food? 88, that's good. Alright, we're ready to go.
You can get going.
That's just grand. Let's go then. Hold on, lad. Give me back my crossbow. You weren't thinking of keeping it, were you?
Ah,
Of course. You did a good job.
I should bloody think so.
I would have loved to keep it, don't get me wrong,
Thought
but...
we had everything clear, then, sir. You
Uh-oh.
tried to fuck with me, so until we ride out, you're gonna stick right there and keep your mouth shut.
We did everything you asked. We got the blacksmith cart and the goods.
Horse shit. You tried to fuck me. That bastard cousin of yours owned up to it.
Uh-oh.
It was his idea. I wanted nothing to do with it.
Make no difference to me, Venser. You vouched for the crooked fucker. So now, it's on you.
Uh-oh.
Actually, you could consider yourself lucky. If you hadn't saved my ass that time in Colleen, I'd have goat ear skin you alive.
Oh god.
Bastards. You can't trust anyone in these parts.
Shit.
Get ready, Gnarly. We are going to parley.
Like that time at the Shani, sir.
Yes, exactly.
Only there was more of us that time, and less of them.
Oh, don't worry, there won't be a problem. They're just common thieves.
That guy looks pretty well
Besides,
equipped.
I'll take young Henry with me. What, me? And if they're still feeling brave, you get to try out that new plaything of yours.
Sons of bitches. We are about to ambush some fucking bandits.
Ahem, gentlemen. I'm obliged to you for looking after my goods. But I'll take them back now. Just hand them over and I'll let you go.
Oh, you must be from Semine, sir. Well, of course you can have everything back. Just as long as you ask nicely, eh?
Uh-oh.
Well, how about we do things differently?
Uh-oh.
You lay down your weapons, and we can all have a nice little chat. I mean, I don't intend to go murdering local lords. I just want your coin.
That's very noble of you, sir.
Whoa! Nice!
What are you gaping at? At them!
It's gonna be a fight! Help us! Jesus!
At them!
At them! Up! Up! So this will be an actual proper fight! Okay, one down. Ow.
Fucking hell!
Oh yeah.
Hey! Now you fucked up!
Nice. Oh, sorry. Ah,
You'll be fucking
get him.
sorry. Good.
Shit. Got me there, I was out of stamina.
They got what they deserved, the fuckers.
Nobleman.
Henry!
You have
Hey,
to spare
Henry! Are you listening?
I'm listening.
Come here!
We'll decide what to...
What now?
One of them bastards fled into the rocks. Chase him down and bring him back.
Ah,
Did you see which way he went?
No, I had other things on my hands. Besides, you're the one who's supposed to keep watch.
ah.
I'll
Fine.
go and track him then.
Great. Hurry.
Shit. Okay.
I ain't done nothing, I swear. It was Benson.
I sure hope so. Heater shield. These are pretty good stuff, by the way. Half plate legs. Okay, which way? I think we came from that way. Fuck me. Is there any hint of something? I'm gonna start like chasing randomly. It would have been you, yeah. Oh, there he is.
We won't get far like this.
Hello. What?
I've got you now, Venser. You've nowhere to run to. Yield.
Well, why the fuck would I? It's just you against me. Besides, if I do yield, it's the rope for me anyway.
Give me no choice. Can't you think of any other solution?
Who knows what they'll do to you?
Oh, come on!
You might just get a whipping.
Took us too
For
long.
Lord Semine, that old miser. He'll have me strung up from the...
That is some bullshit. Okay, let's load, but maybe now that we found him, the mission will load properly. So where did he came like from over here, right? Yeah, because he was like running away from the fight. So it must be... There he is.
I've got you now, Venser. You've nowhere to run to. Yield.
Well, why the fuck would... Besides...
Who knows what they'll do to you? You might just get a whipping.
For Lord Semine, that old miser. He'll have me strung up from the nearest...
Sorry.
Your shoes. I think I'll go for the rope. Falling to your death can be real nasty.
Oh.
How would you know? Have you tried it? Although, to come up with something that stupid, you must have fallen on your head.
Well, come what may. Anything can happen. Maybe you'll get out of it somehow.
Sure, I'll get out of it. Bollocks. And I don't have to be the one who falls off the cliff. So
Damn
no.
it.
Well, I'm not going with you.
Yeah, I tried to go back and close some of the stuff.
You won't yield!
Oh, I told you. No.
All right. I was hoping for a peaceful end to it. But if that's how you want it...
Pray for...
Oh, I don't want to kill him. Let's see if I can.
Who knows what they'll do?
For Rob...
If I were in your
How would you...
Well, come what may.
Sure, and I don't have to be...
Damn it.
One-on-one, yeah. But it must be clear to you that you're no match for me. Even if the noose is waiting for you. It's still a more pleasant death than getting your head smashed in with a rock. And believe me, I'll do it if there's no other way.
Ooh.
Fuck. All right. I'll come with you. But you'll put a word in for me.
I might. As long as you don't try anything.
Nice.
Promise me.
I won't promise you anything.
Oh.
Now, come on. I've got a prisoner for you, sir.
Thank
Excellent.
God.
It all worked out quite well in the end. Gnarly will take care of this scum.
What about Gules?
He caught a few good hits, but he's alive. We'll take him with us. I need to have a strong word with him. You did a good job, youngster. You've got heart. And so you don't say I had you clambering over these rocks for nothing. Here's something for you.
Money.
Thank you, sir.
Don't thank me. You
Oh.
deserved it. And
Got
now,
a lot of money out
let's
of
get
this
that
one.
accursed cart back to Semine. Want to ride? We'll go via Troskowitz. We can drop you off there, and you won't have far to Tarkov. You ought to report back to Radovan as soon as possible.
Yes.
About what happened with his
All in a
hands.
day's work. I could use
A ride would be great. My legs are sore.
My legs are
Wait
literally
until
in
you're
the
my
ground.
Well, let's get going.
Oh god. Alright. Well, that'll be it for this episode. I'll do the micromanagement of the skills and the goods that I have and everything.
We shook on it. But on the way, you had the idea we'd keep it.
What? That ain't true.
Leave it out, you two. One way or another, you wanted to fuck me over. Doesn't matter whose idea it was.
Funny moments, yeah. Good idea. Let's put it up.
So, you wanted to steal the cart for yourselves, but you still got caught?
I didn't want to steal anything. That was Venser.
It was your idea. What the fuck are you talking about, blaming Venser?
You really are prize idiots. If you hadn't gone, you could easily have got away. But I've got a big heart, so I sent the lads to give you a hand.
I told Francie it wasn't a good idea to nick it.
Bollocks. As soon as you saw the lads, you gave the horses the whip. You were holding the reins, Venser.
You see?
While you were shouting rude insults. So you're both in it up to your necks, as far as I'm concerned.
Where are you taking us?
To Semine, where his lordship will hear you out and decide what to do with you.
I hope you realise you can't just execute me.
Ah, it depends. By rights, I should send a plea to some court to decide if we can behead you. But in these shitty times, nobody will give a toss. Parchment's dear, and ink ain't free either. So as far as I'm concerned, I'd happily risk it and lop your head off without permission.
I see how the law is respected here.
Ha! Are you yanking my pizzle? You're a fine one to talk about law.
And what will happen to us?
If Lord Semine's in a good mood, he'll try to find out whose idea it was.
It definitely wasn't mine.
You're such a rat, Francie.
On the other hand, when I hear you lot going on, I reckon he might not give a damn.
I'm innocent. I swear on my soul.
Is that supposed to soften my heart? Ha! Every man she could, I dragged to the gallows, swore on his mother. Nobody with any decency would risk his mother's immortal soul, even if he was as pure as the driven snow. But this bastard doesn't think twice about his soul. You should be ashamed of yourself.
The captain's right. Only the lowest of the low swears on his mother.
That's right. You always were a piece of shit, Francie. No scruples.
Well, ain't it grand to have you here to explain everything? Now shut your gobs, the three of you. Don't want you poisoning the air with the shit you spout.
Nice. Alright, well, in any case, like I said, I will be ending this first episode and deal with the stuff. Hope you all enjoyed watching. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe to see more. And I'll see you next time. I'm going to make It Has Stopped Working. Bye-bye.